Lingua Latina Tutorials with Mr. K. This is chapter 43, lesson 3. We're on line 154. Follow along as I read aloud. Hac lege duum viri creati sunt judice severissimi, qui se tam grave crimen neglegra posse non rebantur, et horatium condemnaverunt, tum alterexiis publi horati tebi per duelionem judico, inquit. Lictor colliga manus, ac cesserat lictor inicie batque laqueum colo, tum Horatius ad populum provoco, inquit. Itaque provocatio facta ad populum est, moti homines sunt in eo judicio maxime publio Horatio patre proclamante, se filiam jure caesam judicare. Okay, go ahead and read through the rest of that section in Latin. Pause and come back, and let's translate. Hac lege. So under this law, or with this law, and this is referring to the law that two men needed to be chosen to judge cases of treason, and the king didn't want to judge this case, so he wanted them chosen. So under this law, two men, duum viri, were chosen. Creati sunt, or perfect passive there from creare. Very strict judges. Remember that the superlative issimus endings can mean just very much instead of the most severe. So very stern, strict judges who, gotta go to the end for our verb, non rebantur, did not think, from reor, reri, so it's a deponent verb, so even though it looks passive, we translate actively, who didn't think that, and you gotta go back here to say for our indirect statement, because they did not think that, and now we need our accusative subject, which is say, they themselves, who didn't think that they themselves, our verb here in an indirect statement, posse in the infinitive, were able, neglegere, to neglect, tam grave crimen, such a serious accusation. Gravis meaning heavy, but here kind of like heavy in this sense of like can't just overlook it. A serious accusation. Crimen doesn't mean a crime so much as id quod accusatur, that which is accused. So we'll call it accusation here. And because they didn't think they could neglect it, et Horatium condemnaverunt, and they condemned Horatius. Tum alterexiis, then one of them said, publi Horati. Here we have our vocative from an ius ending masculine noun. This is how you would address somebody with an ius ending, publius. Publi Horati. I condemn you of treason per duelionem. Lictor. Here's our command form from ire, to go. Go, lictor. Remember, the lictor is the guy who carries the fasces, one of those original 12 guys who would follow the king around as a bodyguard. Collega manus, bind up his hands. Ac cesserat lictor iniciebatque. The lictor had come forward and was in the process of putting on, that's iniciebat, putting on a laqueum, a noose on his neck. And colo, the dative here, goes with iniciebat, putting on his neck a noose. Then Horatius said, provoco ad populum, I appeal to the people, I call upon the people. And so an appeal was made to the people. And facta est, facta goes with est. And the people were especially moved in that case, or in that judgment, by Publius Horatius's dad proclaiming that he judged that his daughter was killed rightly or justly. Okay, so go ahead and go through the rest of that section, read it and translate in Latin, and then go to the extra.